my name's Rachel and I work at the wonderful Oxleas Foundation Trust, which is a mental health and community trust based in South East London. Just a little bit about my role so you have the context for where I'm operating. So I have what I think might be the only job of its kind in the NHS, one where I'm responsible both for strategy and for people, so all of the HR functions and that sort of thing. And it might sound really cheesy to say this, but I'm going to own it. It is actually my dream job. I've never enjoyed anything so much. Okay, so the question I've been asked to answer is, strategy isn't an utter waste of time if, and I would say if you see it as being all about energy generation. So I see strategy as being a way of generating loads of energy about where we're going as an organisation and how we're going to get there. And I think that's important because I think there are three really big pitfalls with strategy. So first of all, I think we direct energy to the wrong place. So we pour all this energy into crafting something that's beautiful and shiny rather than generating energy and momentum towards a new future. So I've been in so many organisations where the strategy launch starts with a bang and the whole thing ends with a fizzle. People don't even remember it after a year. And I think if strategy is going to really work, we need to design it to be bigger and better each year than the year before. Second big risk, we try and stretch it to cover everything that we do. Personally, I think that if a strategy covers everything, it's meaningless. So I've seen so many NHS strategies that have a quality priority, a patient experience priority, a finance priority, a staffing priority, and they all look the same and they send me to sleep. So I think a strategy should be focused on where you're going, why you're going there, basically how you want to evolve. And the bolder your strategy is, I think the sharper and the simpler it needs to be, because no one is going to get energised and excited about something that they can't remember. But the third risk, and probably the biggest one, I think, is that we make people feel rubbish in the process of strategy development. We want to be ambitious, we point to all of these faults, but we actually make people feel less able to challenge the really knotty things that they have to do. Yes, we've got to be honest about the challenges, but if we focus on what's broken, then people won't feel capable of tackling the knotty challenges, and it saps rather than generates energy. So I think we've always got to position the looking forwards as being a natural evolution of the brilliant things that the organisation has already done. Build that pride, build that belief, get people believing that they really can do it and that they can rise to the challenge. So to me, it's all about energy. The thing I wrestle with, though, is KPIs, key performance indicators. My heart always sinks when it comes to a discussion about KPIs. It always feels to me like a tension between what's easy to measure and what's meaningful to measure. And I never feel like I've quite cracked this for any of the big meaty things I've tried to deliver. And I'm sure that my board would agree. So I would welcome any tips that any of you have on that. And that's all I was going to say, Rich.